Today we're in a 2020 Toyota Highlander. Toyota set up a snowcross course for us. We're going to be testing with traction control on, just to kind of get an idea of what this is like in slippery conditions.
This Highlander features Toyota's dynamic torque vectoring all-wheel drive with driveline disconnect. This all-wheel drive system is shared with the Highlander Limited and the Platinum we have here. It's also on the RAV4 TRD Off-Road, Adventure, and RAV4 Limited. This drivetrain features a single-speed transfer case. It can be front-wheel drive when not engaged so as to save fuel, for example, like when you're on the highway. But when all-wheel drive is engaged, power is sent mechanically to the rear wheels, and torque can be vectored left and right on the rear axle, as opposed to in equal amounts like on the standard Highlander all-wheel drive. This torque vectoring becomes especially useful on slippery terrain and in cornering, where torque vectoring can improve handling and rotation. Think about turning a shopping cart in the grocery aisle. When you apply more pressure with one hand, the cart turns. Same can be said for the rear axle of a vehicle.
Tracks pretty well, pretty straight. I can feel a little bit of brake distribution on the inside wheels, getting that rear end rotated to where the steering is pointed. Traction control seems to do a pretty good job working in the background. I'm not getting any abrupt cuts in power, anything like that. Let's give it a little bit of power here and see. Yeah, so far so good. Of course, this is pretty low speed, but gives you a pretty good idea of what to expect. Ride seems a little firm. I feel like the RAV4 might be a little bit softer, a little bit more forgiving, though this is pretty bumpy out here.
Oh yeah, that's very firm.
Definitely noticing more understeer with traction control off.
Oh.
Getting a little bit sideways there. It'll let you have a little bit of fun. Though honestly, who in their Highlander is gonna drift in the snow course?
That's one of the reasons why I didn't buy it. Well, of course, it used to be a slide like that used to be pretty common in the winter.
Yeah, I'd say the traction control system in this works pretty well.